Alright, we are back with Torna to obviously just carry on because we don't really have much quests that we can do. We only have one, which we have to fight like level 30s, which we can't do right now.
Just gonna randomly look over here.
We'll just play as Mithra because we can. I mean, Adam is probably more interesting to play as, considering he's not in the main game, but oh well.
Just gonna randomly look over here.
We are nearly level 16.
They're as good as done.
Right, let's
That's
do this.
right. You don't mess with the Aegis. Let's speed this up.
Not ideal. Yes, play as Adam. Boom. Oh. He's just dead. Okay. I was
Just gonna randomly look over here.
expecting it wouldn't be as effortless.
Just gonna randomly look over here.
Jump up.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
Because you're the lead, that's why. I don't know.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
Where are we going? I can't remember. We'll just explore. Oh, we're going yeah, that's what we're doing. Where is this? There.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
Right, so where exactly am I going? Okay, so it's there in the middle of nowhere. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. You aggressive. Yeah.
Face up to the mirror.
Let's go. Punishment. Buster. Buster. Boom. Chrome dust, bitch. I think he's the launcher as well, which is handy.
There you go. Sigion. Important. Who do you think is stronger, me or Bridget?
You put so much stock in external displays of power, do you?
What do you mean? Strength is strength, right? Right? I don't know why I'm the one doing
Okay,
this.
here's
They're on to us.
great.
Messing with us?
Fine. I've taken major damage, Jesus Christ. Boom. Oh, it's dead. Oh, you're dead. So Mithras mostly is just easy. Right. So I could also play as Hugo.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
But maybe with Hugo I'll just leave it for a bit. We'll get more used to, I think, yeah, because we can, obviously we got this.
Cooking is naturally learned by doing.
Okay, defeat oh, I need to beat one of them tabs, yeah, collect stuff, which I'm already doing, and defeat a Flamey. Oh, I guess I could do them for Bridget. We'll do that when we're, yeah, we'll do that when we're in control of them, I think. Give us something to do as well. Because obviously I have a bias to be playing as Mithra right now. Clearly there's no reason why I would not want to play as Mithra. Tell me, you finally found the uninhabited Titan? That's right, made it there without a scratch. The map, the Bard's song, the Elder's legend, it was all true. Bah, I wish you could have had some of that fun after you bartered with me. No fair. Of course, back then, I had no idea that I'd be the driver of an Aegis someday. Not a clue. And I also had no idea that I'd end up with a blade who was so hungry for experience. I mean, I prefer it when you have something interesting to say. I choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring, discovering that legendary uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine chase. Natives? I thought you said it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans there, just some monsters of the Arachno, Antol and Skeeter variety. Cool. And they were pretty huge specimens too. Must have looked like extra tempting appetizers to them. There were really quite a lot of them. We were lucky to get off the Titan in one piece. Ah, a fine recompense for an adventurer's heart. So your plans to build a holiday villa there came to nothing. It's more than a little tragic. Well, I mean, that wasn't the primary aim. Perhaps I didn't get a material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual reward. Things didn't work out quite so well for my playmates, though. How so? It was kind of, it was a kind of paradise for insects, but I heard later that it was laid to waste by someone or other. The way of humans are often cruel. What's done is done. It was a time of war and they had to find a place for some refugees. But the monsters couldn't have grasped that. They probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. Ah, the telling of it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, forgive my interruption, but this appears to be the location mentioned in the report. Ah, so we're here already? The journey passed as the blinking of an eye, thanks to Adam's enchanting tales. If your servant's humble recounting was able to relieve your imperial tendon, truly the most blessed of men I am. Oh, I do wish you'd cut it out, Adam. I'm not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Hugo, old friend. Now then, Mithra, I'd really like to get your opinion on this, as the Aegis. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this isn't Malice's handiwork. How did you come to that conclusion, Mithra? Malice's attacks would have melted the earth and turned it into glass, but whatever did this only scorched the grass. It can't be in such a high temperature. That's a very wise deduction. We're lucky to have you for an ally. I offer my apologies to you all for leading you to this disappointing conclusion. Nay, Aegeon, we could not have known without further investigation. With each possibility we discard, we move all the closer to our goal. Everyone, look there. It's a big one. Indeed, we cannot let it run riot. Just think of the damage it could do if it got to Lashcombe Cove or a settlement. Everyone, get to it. Right.
They're onto us.
Ow. Well, can you stop attacking me?
Let's speed this up. Ray of
Punishment. Bonk. Right, we have weakness with Adam, so boom. Yeah, so Adam and Mithra can do a bit too much damage. They can do a bit too much damage for a liking.
Well, that wasn't anything to write home.
Because they get aggro quite easily. fire-spewing monster. It's a good thing we had a Geon on hand. Perhaps it's bold of me to say, but I've dealt with worse. Well, it seems safe to assume that this was the cause of the burn marks. I would never have dreamed that such a foul fiend could have lain in wait so close to Torgoth. Maybe it was driven out of its original home in a territorial dispute. I've heard that happens from time to time. Yeah, maybe. Or, more likely, some human stole or smashed its home up. We call them monsters, but to them, we're the monsters. Indeed, it must be thus. The day shall dawn where man's exploitation of the Titans will bring us all to ruin. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us. And Velvet is snoring. Because of course she is.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malice enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then that's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong.
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here. Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret, formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Moritha.
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of. And then this one here is a blades.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this.
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans, it also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissues.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures.
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a Titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a Titan. Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the architect, no doubt.
From the architect.
Indeed, this is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.
I believe that concludes my mission. Shall we head to the flagship? Fine by me. It's a good place for us to exchange information. It's currently moored at Lashcombe Cove. Then to Lashcombe Cove we go. There you go. Done.
Glad we were able to help out.
Right, so we go. There's key affinity. It's probably for Gian as well. Or is it just Bridget? It's just Bridget. Okay. That's weapon modification. Not ideal. Right, there you go.
Think of the possibilities.
We don't know that one. Use level 3. Help incapacitate ally. Receive so much damage. Open treasure troves. We nearly got that, which is good. It's weird she only has 2 field skills though. What's the Gion's? Probably really close. Oh no, 20. Okay.
Just gonna randomly look over here.
I do I just can't remember what's after this.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
But we could always come back anyway, even if it takes us somewhere else. Let's just try and get Bridget's thingy.
Just gonna randomly look over here. I don't know why I'm the one doing this. Just gonna randomly look over here.
Bites? No. Please.
May as well just face up to them now.
Oh, there's a random enemies I need to fight. Ow. Please leave me alone. I need to fight this thing. Oh, it's a unique monster, that one. Maybe not. Huh. There's a massive ship over at the port. Ah yes, that would be the Ardanian flagship. You're kidding. That's yours? Makes sense. You want to make a share of your nation's might, do it with a big boat. Why don't we all board? It'd be a shame to leave some of us waiting outside. Oh, no need really. I'm terrible with stuffy environments, and all that noble food doesn't sit well with me. We could have the cooks recreate some of your country's cuisine, if it please you. I appreciate the sentiment, Hugo, but I'll pass. Come on, Hayes. Right here, Lady Laura. She's not going to get used to it anytime soon with that attitude. Yeah, and then obviously that's what would have happened. We do have another quest, but and we're forced to play as Jin all of a sudden. Okay. So we do have 2 quests that can be done later, when we have Laura back, preferably. So Hayes doesn't miss out on it as well. The affinity stuff.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but, well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Instantly, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Ah, so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too. Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
And then towards you.
I'm just some princely. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Is something wrong?
they're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
Oh no.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her.
Hey, Cooper. I'm doing alright. I haven't been on for too long anyway, so...
Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No! God.
You remember me? How touching.
I faced that ugly. I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Savage.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Right. I've only got Laura and Hayes for this fight.
You're not so tough now, heaving around, are ya?
Ready to put another win under our belts? Caution will win the day.
Ooh.
I can't get through.
I mean, at least we do have Hayes as a healer. Boop. Hang on. At least Hayes is quite strong as well. Bonk. There you go, just Hayes destroy everything. Right, let's swap to Laura again.
Right on target. Come on. We have to move
There you go.
ever forward.
Think you can run? Think again, girlie. You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away.
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
You bastard! No! Enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about...
Enough! That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble one day.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
My arms! My arms! Bastards! I'm gonna kill them! Every last one of them! Ah! The hell are you? Stop it!
I do need to. Right, we'll put you going. Lead.
I've always wanted to do this.
Right, we need to find the enemies. Right, go players. Bridget, because we need to fight the Flamme. Where are they? That's cool. Like, it's by there, I think. Well, you can hear the dogs now, right? So,
Nice change of pace.
you know.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Right, so we need quite a few of these taken out. Is it them things? Should be them, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Hang on, let me just check. Wait, that's the wrong button. Yeah, we need 4 of them taken out. Velvet, you're getting louder.
Battle is a blade's reason to be.
I step aside for no man or monster.
You shall not prevail.
Yeah, so she moves a lot slower than what you'd think.
This is my first time traveling like this. It's quite refreshing.
Oh, really? Then why don't we do something to celebrate?
That means it's time to gather round, everyone. Let's speed this up.
That wasn't what Hold on.
Ready to go.
I feel close to you.
Let's keep it up.
It's my turn. And let's get on your mark.
Do need to get that used as well. Is there only 2 of them? I don't know. I'm just. There might be more, but.
Where are you taking us?
We can't dally all day.
Nope. We can't tally all day. What do you mean? Is this what you do in Xenoblade?
Follow my lead.
This is just the way I do it.
Heart of Storms. Let's speed this up.
That's the spirit.
Ready to go. Hey. Let's heal up. Party's on your side. Take this.
Oh, are we fighting another one? Ooh.
Let's get cracking.
Okay.
Against all assailants.
Okay then. I guess we're done there.
Can't afford to fall behind.
I need to fight a flying enemy for a Geon. I probably also need to play. Well, I could play as Bridget because I do actually need to do stuff with her. Finished child. There is so many quests. What we can do as well.
So where are you taking us?
But
We
the
can't
story.
dally all day.
Terrible chore.
That's a unique, isn't it? Yeah, I need to fight one of them. I don't know if uniques actually count towards being a, because it's still the same enemy. Over affectionate Murph. What?
Should have no trouble if we travel by day.
The world is our oil oyster.
Right, let's actually try and find a normal one to fight. I don't know where they really appear. Because I know his level 30's out that way. Right, where is it? Where is the recommended area? The Zygium. Serene Springside, which I think is here? Ish. Yeah, so there should somewhere be at least one.
Terrible chore.
There's what. There it is. Right, come here. You.
Follow my lead.
They'll live to regret this.
No. Yes. Do not run away. After I'm going to fight you. There you go. Okay, I was not expecting to destroy him so much. Jesus. There you go, Gian.
This should let.
Okay, I guess.
Terrible chore.
There you go, we got Botany as well. Right, let's go. I could actually try and see if I can fight that unique monster. Because we just destroyed that guy.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Let's beat Murph. Unique monster names. Go for affectionate Murph.
Dance, Bridget.
If I can attack it. Keep fighting me, bitch. This will get them guys, but shouldn't be too. Do an actual combo. So I'm just trying to get stuff on this. 'Cause it can take a good amount of hits. There you go, Nither. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's actually like Blazing End. I forgot about that.
I guess there might be things.
Oh. Bonk. Right, let's use Hugo. Done. Just done. Okay. Yeah. We can just destroy them. I know. Jesus. I was not expecting to destroy that well.
Can't afford to fall behind.
Right, how much of it? Oh my god. That's going to take a while. And we also need to help someone who's dead. That's also going to take a bit of time. Everyone else is full, aren't they, except Mithra. Block and attack. Terminal flash. Oh, we need to beat one of them, actually. Yeah. Okay. I could... Yeah, let's just change over. It's not one of you, is it? It's a pain. Won't let me lock onto the other one. Whatever. Hello, Ferris. It's somewhere. Over this way, I think there's like one or two. Lock onto the one. That one. Right, there you go. Bring punishment. Great strategy. Getting your odds up. Punishment. Oh, hello. Where am I fighting? It's too far for my auto attack. No, Twilight Strike. No. They're level 20 enemies. Let's. Fine. You wanna fight? That's fine. Punishment. Let's just. So we can cancel our own stuff. Just don't mind my health.
Magnificent. That was an excellent battle. I should record this in my journal.
Indeed. I'm sure there will be profound insights to be found in the town.
For sure. Just make sure to note how great I... Yeah! Ray of punishment.
How great Mithra is. Missed. There you go. Twilight Strike level 2. Now the level 3 ones I need to actually fight a tanky enemy to even attempt. Well, I guess I could also take out. Could also try and solo stuff.
Just wait. It gets better.
For Terminal Flash. Actually, that could work. Actually, because I have to block an attack for some reason. That could work. Right. Do we have anything for dessert cargo? No, we do not. Never mind. Right. Could do that. It's risky though at the same time, because to be fair, I could always swap over. Right, we'll try that. Take them two out, and then we'll try and get the level 3 blade combos.
Messing with us? How stupid can you get? You want to make an effort? Lightning Buster!
There you go.
Out here riding high. Let me magnify that.
Bonk.
I'll give you a hand.
Assuming you don't die.
Now we can let our true colors shine.
There you go. Here We need to do this twice at least. Called it. DX Foresight tops with that. Oops. Bonk. Well, I killed you. Freaking little Ferris. Bonk. Just spam stuff. Right, we did not get the block and attack, but it's fine. Did we get any blocks? We got one apparently. Do I have to do the same with Richard? Yeah, twice. Right. Change order. Right, and then we'll do the same thing, but with Bridget and Hugo. We need something that can take hits. Is the question? Is the problem? Or anything with a few enemies that also works.
Let's trounce them, Bridget. I feel close to you.
Still working out fine. Oh. Will the whip.
I feel close to you.
This is still working out. Swirling dragon.
We should be fine just to stick with Bridget actually.
We can do anything.
God. Yeah. Will the whip. This time I think
Jesus, I did not realize how one would do that much damage though. Jesus. Oh yeah, shield bash. Ooh. There you go. Right. Now that we're done with that.
onward to victory.
Yeah, that's just the easiest way to do them. Right. Go back to this for now. Before I do the quests here.
So, where are you taking us?
So I'm going to be forced into a cutscene first, before I can do the quests. Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honoured guests. It's funny, I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour. Halls of gold, diamond chandeliers and all that. But there's nothing like that here. I like this much better. It all depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style. Believe me, they don't go halfway. Moradane, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Just as their emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. That is the Ardanian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under our command must be a throne I may ascend. And if the leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin! It's alright, Laura. He makes a valid point. This is precisely why Aegeon and Bridget, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty, we will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Your Majesty, we have urgent news. His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humble apologies, Your Majesty. It's all right. I trust this is news of some special importance. Please give us your tidings. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applies stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of the recent tragedy at Torgoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormott near the camp at Sigil Fell, but they lost track of him. So, you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out further patrols immediately if His Majesty assents. I see. Sorry they were to keep you waiting. Please, go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as falls within our means. I do hope he can be found quickly. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's going to run away. Laura's got a point. Very well, let's head out. We would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. You're such a bunch of do-gooders. It's gonna land us in trouble someday.
I hope we'll be able to help.
No, we're not saying it's active because there's quests I need to do first. Because they are more important, even though they said don't. Oh yeah, the mish. Oh,
Okay, what you got?
green barrels.
Okay, what you got?
I need right. Hello. Name's Krogan the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he's really a seasoned mercer, real hard nut. Thing is, I think he's gone in over his head this time. This job's too much for him to handle, so we've been looking around for drivers with a good track record who'd be able to join him. I can tell just by looking that you folks aren't some lousy Sunday drivers. You must have seen real combat. Interested? But first I want to see how you measure up in a fight. As for the rules, let's have you pull off a second stage blade combo, say about 5 times. Doesn't matter which elements you use, just do any special, and then any other one that's level 2 or above 5 times. And obviously, since you can rely on your allies for linking up the specials, you might want to try to mix it up. The place, time, and target's up to you. I just want to know if your blade combos are up to scratch. I may look like a meathead, but I know my ether. I can feel someone of your power level pull off a special, wherever you are. Anyway, I've talked long enough. Hope you got what it takes. Okay.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
Hey, I'm your special begins blade combo, blah 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 blah. Yes, you were just saying that again. These, okay. Well, guess the best one to do is the unique monster, wherever it is. There it is. Because it will be tanky, so.
Can we use the Aegis's power and be done with it?
Rashness won't do.
Ray of punishment. Let's read this out. That's the spirit. Ready to go.
So I can wait to get it as well. Did that go to level 3? I think it went to level 3. Like at the last. Christ, Laura. You are. That's level 3. Not ideal. But Laura's dead, which actually helps. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Open your eyes, Laura.
They go level 2. Actually, no, I think it was for Bridget. I don't know if it might count. I don't know. Just use Arcade. Do that. Right, this should be enough now. Or at least 4. There you go, we killed him again. Not as... Oh, second state. The blade combo. Pain in the arse. We actually have to do a blade combo on this thing. Okay, never mind. Hello. Fire is the easiest one to do. You've got two, and you've also got steam bomb as well. There you go. Just do that. There you go. This should be right. There you go. Oh, we've got Kiafin at least.
You're always looking ahead, Adam. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, such as?
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes.
Thank you.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Got more to do. Raise affinity, fetch an enemy. We don't actually have access to a chain attack now, but you know, doesn't question mark it because I don't know why. Excellent work. I can tell you performed the 5 blade combos I asked for. I'll report the good news to Roly Poly, my driver. I have to hand it to you. You passed the preliminary test with flying colours. Oh, didn't I tell you? This is too... Hang on. Right, there we go. The real test starts now. Considering your skills, I say you're ready to move straight on to the next step. I'll be right here, so come and talk to me whenever you're ready and we'll continue. Good luck to you all. So it's a completely different quest. Okay.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Right, new quest. Knew you'd be back. Can't resist the challenge, right? Like I said, I need to make sure my driver has capable allies to escort him on the staged mission, so I'll have to ask you to do something a little trickier than last time. Here's what I want you to do. Basically, it's the same drill as before, but now I need you to do 5 of your finest 3-stage blade combos. Like I said before, a blade combo is a string of specials, and the third stage is not that different from the second. For the 3 stages, you'll need to use a special that's at least level 1, 2, and 3 respectively. That's the basic principle. And since you've cleared my first trial, let me tell you about critical routes while you're here. Critical route is what we call a special blade combo that follows a particular element sequence. The one I know is fire, fire, then light. Do that one, and you'll deal much more damage than with just a normal combo. But there are plenty of other critical routes to discover, hoping you'll take this chance to experiment a little. Ah, don't worry though, critical routes aren't really part of today's test, so I won't grade you on that. Basically, I don't really mind what blade combos you pull off as long as you reach the 3rd stage. As before, you can pick place, time, target, blah blah blah. Yes, okay. Okay, Mr. Blade.
May I offer my assistance?
Right. Let's go again. We know what we're fighting. I could probably play as a Gion. Yeah, sure. Because we do need to use this.
Has our Aura betrayed us?
There you go. Let's go. And then just do that. Defense. Atom. I mean, at least we're getting decent experience from this. Having to do it, but it does take a bit of time though. That's the worst thing about this one, especially with it being level 3. I need to see what I finished. Bonk. This is what the worst possible time, basically. Got this lined up quite quick. Oh, I guess I'm dead. Great. No. Okay. And I still have to do one more. Alright. Okay. Yes.
This bout should prove stimulating. Everyone, please be careful.
I know that is, but I should probably. Do that. reset. So, bit annoying. While I'm here, I may as well try and get a Geon's thingies. Bonk.
Only magnify that. So Adam, think you understand how to fight alongside me now?
Nope, no clue. I have a long way to go before I can measure up to her.
Frankly, I'm amazed. I knew you were good, but I really thought that last part would be too much for you. Nobody's even come close to the level of skill you command. I'm going to let Roly-Poly make the final decision, but I'm convinced that it'll take a liking to you. We've arranged a rendezvous in the region of Aletta in Torna. Drop by when you have time and we can sort things out from here. There. Well then, be seeing you.
Great. Another problem solved.
Right, we do have a light. Right, so we got that.
Power wells up from within.
So let's finish evade an attack, which isn't easy to do, but you know. Get a grip, I beg you. What's the use of worrying before you even set off? No, see, that's the worst part. I thought I'd have the courage by now, but it's just... Is something the matter? You seem troubled. Who are you then? Oh, this is great. Hader, look, we can just ask these people for help. Are we really going to go through all this again? If I could interject, why don't you just tell us what's wrong, and then we'll take it from there, Ah, I see. So Light has only just become a driver. That's right. So I've come to Gormott to explore around, hoping I'd get a bit stronger. And that's why you're asking strangers for their help as soon as we arrive. Makes sense. Is that how little faith you have in me? Hey, that's not fair. You know I just... Well, how about this? After you head off, we'll follow you at a distance, so we can step in if things get ropey. But if it looks like you're managing on your own strength, we'll leave well alone. Does that sound good? That seems reasonable enough. It does? Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. I knew we'd end up stepping into something like this. Come off it, Mithra. Our meeting here was also the work of fate, after all. Before you go, we should establish a clear goal. We can't keep providing aid forever. For the time being, let's say we'll head for the Serene Springside. It's meant to be somewhere nearby. Hayes, any ideas? Well, yes, I know where that is. I have heard before it's somewhere on the Titan's back. It shouldn't be far from here. Right on. In that case, we're off. Time to move backwards. Forward. You know what I mean. I'm sorry she managed to get you roped into this. Here I go. Right.
In troubled times, we help each other.
Yes, Adam. There's no skip travel up there, is there? No. And there's another quest over here. Jesus Christ, I did not realize how many quests there were in general. Okay. Cool. Gives us a lot to do, I guess. That is at least something. At least it will also give us tons of bonus experience for all these quests. Where are we? Where about are you? You're around here somewhere. Up this end. So 25 unique. My stomach, so empty. Ugh. Need spicy food. Want to eat white hot egg curry or spicy scorpion cookie? What? Okay, so we need to, if we can actually make these, it'll be better. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a lot quicker than I thought. Oh, sure, she doesn't need spicy food. Whew, man, I thought it was the end for me. Thanks for keeping me alive. You've sure got an appetite. I'm not sure where you put all that. My stomach's never let me down. And also, I love spicy stuff so much that the more I ate, the more pumped I got for this whole drivering deal. Just hearing you mention it makes my insides roil. Hey, Lina, if you think you can laugh it off, you don't know me very well. Can you even imagine what would have happened if these guys weren't here to help? Aw, I'm sorry, Kada. Lina, I think Kada is just worried about you. As her driver, you're important to her. Obviously she wants you to do well, and to be well. Kada, is that true? Let's head for that big tree next. No answer, huh? If you even think about collapsing again, I'll name this place after you. Lighter Oasis has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Awkward. Jin, do something. I think this is beyond us now. Oh, I see. Then people remember her failure forever. Naturally. The legend of the bulging green horn driver who brought shame on her blade by collapsing from lack of spicy food. Stop it! Don't say stuff like that. I might die of sheer embarrassment. Okay, wait up, Kada, I'm coming. Thanks, Mither. That could have gone a lot worse. Indeed, your less than tactful comment might have saved the day. What? What now? Hey! And the great thing about that quest, about the quest as well, it just says like a thing of the Lighter Oasis, I'll call it after you, and then in the main game it is actually called the Lighter Oasis, so she wasn't wrong when she said she'd name it after her. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Bonk. Thank you. From this close-up, it looks even more impressive. You bet. It's so majestic. Calms me right down. Reminds me of my father. Is that so? He must be a great man then. He's a builder, my dad. Sure, he's a bit grumpy and stubborn, but he's someone you can rely on. Me? I'd like to be like that too. I want to get strong and sturdy. Stop disappointing Kada all the time. We're calling this tree the Way Tree. That's a nice name. Bit simple though, no? Wait, my dad's name is Waiton. I see what you did there. It's a name that will not only remind you of him, but also of the way you wish to follow. See? Man, I thought this at the waterhole, but Kada's really good at naming stuff, huh? It's like a superpower. I have to, don't I? Otherwise, casual travelers like you would never remember what's where. Isn't that so nice of you? Sorry to put you out, everyone, but would you mind if we went a bit further? Like, maybe the top of that big route? It's a little far. Are you sure you're up to it? You really needn't push yourself. Right now, I'm feeling capable. If I get turned around, I'll just look out for this tree. Well, if it's going to help you grow, I can't see a reason to say no. Sorry and thank you, Kada. Right then, we're off. Yes, basically all these names are actually in the main game. From a quest that you could do in 500 years in the past. Which is cool that they actually do have a reason why they're called these areas and whatnot. Here. What happened? Did you get injured somewhere? I did it! I flippin' did it! Finally whooped a monster's butt! Lyda, please calm down. You said finally. What exactly have you been doing before? Oh, she's been skillfully avoiding them. This is her first official victory. Hey, Kada, do I look buff now or what? After beating one monster? Just listen to yourself. And even then, it looks like the poor guy might have tripped and fallen onto your weapon. So I'm useless after all then. Lyda, take a look at that. Whoa, is that Lasham Cove? It's a huge natural harbour, as you remember. Yet, looking at it from here, it appears tiny. Don't focus so much on your strength, but just look at how far we've come. Proud of you for that. Kada, you're so nice. What's that face you're pulling? Seriously. Seriously, all this noise about a simple exploration mission? Everybody starts somewhere. Thinking back to when we met them, isn't this success enough? I believe Lyda may yet grow into a fine driver indeed. It's not every day that Jin offers praise like that, is it? That pretty much settles it. She'll do great things one day. Everyone, thank you for all your assistance. After we've gone around Gormott, I think we'll find some other place to explore. Then we might meet again somewhere, mightn't we? Very good. On that day, it may be you helping us out. Oh, don't make fun of me. I don't think he is. Anyway, looking forward to that day. We'll be cheering you on, you two.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And also,
You didn't have to, but thanks.
the driver and blade.
How about next time you
There's
help yourself?
talisman. Bit of enemies. Oh, Jin's got K affinity. Oh, the Taken are a bit strong up here. Okay, but I was gonna see if there was a landmark, but maybe not. Oh, we're here. Jin.
I feel my
How do
power
I get
surging.
this? Use Mithra's crafting skill. Okay. Deal a crit. Special. Perform drive combo. Use that 10 times. Use 15. Oh Christ. Okay. It'll take a while. To get Jin's stuff unlocked, but oh well.
You can count on me.
Ugh, have we been up that long?
There may never be another day like this one. Treasure.
Ow. Well, this is chest.
What might you be hiding?
Oh, I didn't think.
Has our aura betrayed us?
I survived a hit,
But they
but
will not. I've been
yeah,
bested.
never mind. I survived a hit, which is better than what I thought I would.
You're embarrassing me.
Unfortunately, we have to start from here because there's like no landmarks for some reason.
Next time, the victory will be ours.
I don't know why, but sure. So I just wanted to see what this quest was. It's really out the way for some reason. Of course, it's like 27. Yeah. And I think they are aggressive. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a hidden hunting. Well, here's the campsite at Siege of Fel. Now about that boy. Hey, isn't that him? Oh yeah, this was the thing. Whoa! Hey, wait, we won't hurt you. We mean you no harm. Please, stay. You won't hurt me? I see you've decided to trust us, for now at least. We're affiliated with the Ardanian forces. We didn't come to bring you mischief. We know what happened to Torgoth, and have been acting wholeheartedly to protect the refugees. You've escaped from Torgoth too, perhaps? That's right. Can you tell us your name? It's Kylie. Young Kylie, do you know Lasham Cove? The boat of my countrymen is moored there. I know it. I know the boat too. It's huge. Will you journey with us, young man? We can also offer a hot meal. What's wrong? You don't want to get on the boat? No, it's not that. I've lost Kelly. I mean, my sister. I have to find her. That's important stuff, kid. Why didn't you tell us right away? I tell you what, you run ahead to Lasham Cove and wait by the boat. We'll find your sister for you. Well, I never. We promise you that, Kylie. We'll find her for you. Can I really trust you? Yeah, of course. Any idea where we might find this sister of yours? Actually, she likes watching the big boats at Lasham Cove, so maybe she'll be somewhere you can see them all coming and going. Then perhaps we should begin at a high up place that overlooks the cove. Okay, I'll wait at the harbour, but please, find my sister. We did find at least a landmark. Hey, have you ever noticed all the guff washing up ashore? Machine parts and what have you. Happens a lot in Gormott and in Torna. I'm an adventurer, by the by. I travel around Alra searching for the stuff. You see, to the untrained eye, they just look like scrap, but there's plenty of value inside. To get to it, though, you need a tool called a seeker, designed by top engineers, but I think my seeker's broken or something. I was planning on using it to pick up lots of parts all over Gormott, but looks like that won't be happening now. I don't just want to wait around twiddling my thumbs here, though. Maybe you can go instead of me? Try and collect some machine parts for me? What do you think? I don't mean to be nosy, but you're a tough bunch, right? Drivers, blades. Well, searching in monster-infested places should be right up your street. The look on your faces tell me you're interested. Great, that sells it. So first of all, you'll have to build a silver seeker. Once you've got one of those, you'll be able to retrieve the useful parts from the scrap. To make a silver seeker, you'll need a crabble carapace, which you can get at the Serene Springside nearby. Once you have a seeker, you can use it to recover useful parts from the washed-up machines you find. Currently, I'm after one bat hinge and a scarlet coil. There are plenty of silver machine parts all over Gormott, so I'd like you to look for them. So I'll be here waiting for you, don't you worry. Seeking a seeker.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
So, me. Oh, it's Hugo. At least it does tell you whose skill it is and you don't just have to do it blindly. I can chat. What was Kelly's sister called again? Kelly? Kelly, yeah. So Kelly went to look at the boat all on her own? I guess. Pretty gutsy for a little girl to travel through the wilds of Gormott on her own like that. She's probably got bigger stones than you, Mick. Shut up. I could do it no problem. Sure you could. You wouldn't do it alone. Obviously. I could do it blindfolded. You don't sound too sure. Well, I'll prove it then. Come on, boys. Play nice. We will. Sorry. Milton started it. Shut it, you. Crafts.
This one I'm quite proud of.
There you go.
I'm a little nervous. Success.
There you go. Oh, so these are like... Gosh. Ooh. Okay, so yeah.
Let's see.
They're more key
What
items.
armor do I desire?
I will challenge myself today.
Okay.
Time to get cooking. Okay? It tastes better than it looks. It tastes better than it looks. Hunger is the best spice. Hunger is the best spice. It tased better
There you go.
than it
Managed to
looks.
get exactly 5, which is very... Right, I'm not going to rest yet. I'll do the quests and then rest. The Seeker is an aim which you get... Okay. Be able to investigate all machines strewn around the world, new kinds of collectibles. There are 2 different kinds of Seeker, and each lets you investigate a different kind of machine. It's worth getting both. Gathering all collectibles you can.
I hope your contents will serve us.
I need to
I hope
open
your
these while I've...
contents will serve us. I hope your contents will serve us.
Okay, so we need to go to get them.
There yet?
Our journey
apparently I got them, one of them. Scarlet Coil.
You can count on me.
Where's more machine parts is the question, because I remember seeing machine parts but not the exact locations of them all.
You can count on me.
Probably. Is that a machine? No. Not a machine part. Oh well. I could probably see if I can get them.
Let us keep our wits about us. We can't dally all day. You can count on me.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a different one somewhere. Maybe it's some there, maybe? Oh, there's a chest here.
I hope your contents will serve us.
Looks like we're out of snacks.
I hope your contents will serve us.
Where are we? There's a battery.
They dare
Okay.
test me out.
They want to fight now, I guess.
Let's speed this up. Just tell me when. Let's
Oh, you want to fight? Okay.
If only it were always so easy. Let's hurry on. What might you be hiding?
Is there any machine? You'd think a machine part would be here, but I guess not.
What might you be hiding?
Bridges.
I'd love to work.
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
But no, there's not any machine parts there either.
Are we there yet?
Our journey continues.
There's a chest there.
I hope your contents will serve.
Hello.
This spark lights the flame that will consume them.
I didn't want to fight, I just wanted to grab the thing in the chest and that was it. Anyway, is there any machine parts here? I highly doubt there is. I don't think there is. Okay, that's just normal barrel, that's fine. If anything, it would make sense to have somewhere around here. We need to kill them as well, but definitely not now. Definitely not able to do that right now. Okay, so there isn't any machine parts here, which you think there would, like, at least down there, you'd think there would be one. Obviously that's a miasma, but we can't do anything with the miasma.
We made it.
Okay, I never got that apparently.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Food. Some random generic NPC. Oh, of course there's a gold one. It's a gold one, because of course it is. The next machine pop I see. It's the one I can't even...
You
Or
can
is it?
count on me.
Yeah, it's definitely water. So we're probably going to go... Oh no, we can't do this. Yeah. Can't do that one. It's just a rock. It's just how the rock was formed. It looked like it could have been a machine pop, but no.
Has our aura a woeful indiscretion?
Is he dead? That looks very weird.
You're embarrassing me.
We've learned a valuable lesson.
Okay.
Time the victory will be ours.
Apparently that's how you die as a Geon or something. I don't know. That you just stand there. He just stood in the water as he died. Just as you do. Apparently.
What might you be hiding?
I have no idea where any multi-machine parts are. Stop being awkward. Saying we can't go there.
There yet?
Our journey continues.
I swear I knew where. There's one. Okay. Freaking finally found
Great
one.
discovery.
There you go. That took a bit too long to actually find something a bit different. Different one. Stop being awkward.
Let's keep our wits about us. We can't dally all.
Ah, so you found them. One bat hinge and a scarlet coil. I knew you'd pull through for me. The machine parts you can get in Gormott are a bit different to the ones in Torna, aren't they? Oh yeah, hold on to that, Seeker. With your skills, you'll be able to collect lots more parts than I ever would. You might even be able to recover some gold machine parts too. They'll be more valuable. But to recover those parts, you'll need a more efficient Seeker. Better get to making one. Okay, thank you. Brought me some nice parts.
Why, thanks.
Right. Still got 2, is it, more quests or something?
One less problem in the world.
Or was it 3? I can't remember. 3 more quests. Mother's favourite pouch. Bonnet stuffed peppers. Okay, at least we actually know what it is, and we are one away from blocking an attack. Yay! Blade Copper Finisher? Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. And overkill a monster in a chain attack. So she's got 2 things for chain attack, and we still don't have chain attacks unlocked. It's Dundan over there. Meh. Dundan sinking into doldrums. If not, deliver quickly. Partner sure to flip lid. Meh, travellers. Please to listen to Dundan's woes. Dundan is salvager by trade, as friends see, his entire livelihood. Dundan been diving off Lasham Cove with wood cylinders in an effort to find specific treasure. But all Dundan find is useless collectibles, value of scrap, more worth to throw away than keep. Probably full of wood cylinders, not really built to last. I've heard salvagers in Moradin use shiny silver cylinders or some such. Dundan not have the luxury to use such high-tech equipment, but want to change that. It may be asking too much, because Dundan trouble travellers for helping. Would need friends to collect apple lamps and alloy sheeting. Then Dundan can dive deep into Cloudsea with silver cylinder on back and glide to treasure lake. Sleeky Surpround. If friends do this, we'll give all of leftover useless. No, sorry, mean very, very precious bat hinges as rewards. Dundan counting on you. Ah yes. How to get someone to help you. I've already got them. Yes, is all here. Plenty enough apple lamps and alloy sheeting. Now Dundan apply self to making of silver cylinder will not be moment. At least there's one advantage of getting the other way done. It's all finished. Dundan is in fact rather skilled at handiwork, so it was not a tough job. Now is big moment of truth. Time to take special Dundan style silver cylinder for dip. Friends watch and learn. Spectacular treasure is waiting for discovery. Here Dundan go! Oh. Meh. It should be spectacular treasure, alright, but Dundan found and followed by big bad monster on way back. Sorry, friends, could dispose of Tactus Urchin for Dundan? Is maybe no other way to open treasure otherwise. Thankings in advance. So it does actually reference the main game, that you can pull up enemies. These things are insufferable quick. Do you want this? Long last, Dundan finally get powers and gravitonic clutch. Now to take to partner and finish off project. If get hold of certain thing in great number, Dundan could say goodbye to life salvaging under Cloudsea. Dundan return to Torna now. Greatest of thanking to friends. Dundan leave collectibles here as reward, like promised. Hope will come in handy.
I am honoured.
So we need 2 more supporters, and conveniently we have 2 more quests. So hopefully they should both give us the community, and then we get it leveled up. Compass. Ooh, it's Ascension Waffles. War with the Seans. Raids by Malos. I hope Moradin can make it through. But I worry what would happen if we couldn't maintain our strength. We're supposed to be His Majesty's vanguard. In the face of this kind of threat, we ought to be looking for some fresh energy to bolster our defense. Huh? Where did you guys spring from? What? Why do we need to bolster our defense, you say? Surely that's obvious. One only has 2 choices in life. Success through strength, or weeping in weakness. Well, that's in the world the way it is right now, at least. So if there's something I can do to make His Majesty a little stronger, what I mean to say is, I want to be a strong and effective soldier, for the good of my homeland. And even if we're up against an opponent like Malos, still want to do what I can. That's right, I could probably learn a thing or 2 from you guys. You could handle yourselves. Maybe you'll do me the honour of giving me a bout? But don't hold back, no need to sugarcoat it, just come at me like it's the real thing. That's the sort of mindset that we'll need if we're going to have a hope of standing up to Aegis. I'm known as the best shot in the whole of the Imperial Army. Underestimate me. Here I come. There you go. I just cannot speak. The Ardanian gunman. Ow. Jesus Christ. He just shot me in the face and it nearly killed me. I'm dead already. That was a bit, he's definitely not. Ow, he does so much damage. So he isn't lying when he says he's underestimate me at your peril. There we go. He just does so much damage. That's the only reason. I got him at an interesting angle. Okay, you're even stronger than you look. Such incredible power. I'm the best sniper in the Imperial Army, but you made light work of me. You shoot us all up. It's not just your physical strength either. It's the way you fight as driver and blade. That incredible synergy. I get the feeling your true strength lies in the connection that you have. You show me the way. From now on, I won't see myself as a lone wolf anymore, but as part of a larger whole. I'll think of my friends and all the Ardanian people, and all the future generations. Make my goal in life to be someone who is loved and respected by my people. This battle has taught me what I really ought to be aiming for in life. I hardly have the words to thank you. Unfortunately, you don't have the don't forget me, so.
Thank you.
Which is very sad. Right, there we go. Just ignore Mithra.
It has been our learning experience.
Make another talisman. Oh, key affinity. Key affinity. Right, what do we need? Okay, we can't get this. Because we do not have level 3 on them. Rip.
Drop by drop is the pot filled.
Do you have to swim so much? I don't know.
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
There you go, got that, so the next one's complete on the finisher.
Controlling the ether is something I'm good at.
Oh, it's dispersed probably so many. Use a special and heal a certain amount. Raise affinity, 25, you get hit. Okay. This is gonna be great RNG. Get hit by a crit. Unless there's a guaranteed crit. Use Cloudburst. Okay. Hey there. What do you think of this state-of-the-art Ardanian flagship? Pretty nifty, huh? The only downside is that the modern tech makes us mechanics cry. Every time I'm anchored in port, I'm always so busy with repairs. I haven't been home in such a long time. The longer you spend flying around Alrest, the more you start to yearn for the taste of home. I tried to make a recipe my mother used to make from my memory, but it didn't go too well. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have someone who can cook in your party, would you? If I tell you the recipe, do you think you could cook up some food from my hometown? Chilson? Excellent. Looking forward to some delicious home-cooked food. I can taste it already. We have 2 people who can cook,
We never turn a blind eye to
but just
people in need.
one is to be trusted. Let's say.
There yet?
Right, so let's see.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
Well, we do need this.
It's ready.
and we cannot get this because we do not have weeping flour. And that's
This one
literally
I'm
the
quite proud of.
only thing we need.
My cooking will make you howl for more.
Shall we get started?
Prison pickaxe. Increases item ooh.
Success!
What do we need for this? Scarlet coil. Okay. This one would be good to get as well. Cool. Right, so we need weeping flower, which is annoying. It's a. Is it a flower in Gormott or Torna though? I assume it would be in here because of.
I expect a great discovery. You can count on me.
Should probably see if it's in.
This spark lights the flame that will consume them.
I don't want to fight, you know, but still. Right, let me see. Let me see where it actually appears. This one. So it's flower. Is it Gormott? No, it's Torna. You know what the... Okay, I know what the... Okay, that's fine. We can do this. We just need to, go to Torna.
These inner Titan flights sure take it out of you.
Our journey continues.
Where is said collection point now? It should be around here. Is it this one?
I expect a great discovery.
There you go, we got it. We got it. Right, we can just come back and craft. Make it.
Let's keep our wits about us.
We can't dally all day.
Which way is it? No, that's where we. Right, nah. Go this way.
Don't spoil your appetite before. Just taste it.
Yeah, I should probably do the pouch item. Adam. There you go.
I can't focus only on attacking.
Power of light. Yeah. So skip back to Gormott.
Inner Titan flights sure take it out of you.
Our journey continues.
Oh, this is wonderful. It looks perfect. Let me have a wee taste. What's this? A mouth-watering melody of meat and fish stewed in a slightly sweet sauce? This is some top-notch cooking, but I can tell you right now that this is not Chilean cuisine, and I'll tell you for why. It's just too delicious. My mother's home-cooked recipes never tasted as good as this. The smell of the fish was completely overpowering, and the meat was tough as old boots. That's the kind of poor quality you can expect from Ardanian cooking. If only there was someone who could recreate that authentic flavour. I doubt anyone but a true Ardanian can really prepare something that appeals to our particular tastes. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some real Chilean kasha. DX. So, when you... Okay. So apparently Jin is too good at cooking.
Even often.
Basically. It's just like, Jin's too good at cooking. Let's have Mithra do it, and I still can't do it. Because I do not have one thing again. Oh my god. Why is it always one thing that I don't have, and then... Is this Gormott? It is Gormott, okay. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Right. Just need to make sure that it is actually in which region it's in. Right, this way. Shouldn't be too far from here, at least. Is rare though, so a rare item.
You can count on me.
Should be that. No. I didn't even see if I got that. Probably not. Don't mind me, please. What's that?
I expect a great discovery.
Nope, that's not it. I'm just do. Don't mind me. I'm just essentially fishing.
I expect a great discovery.
There we go.
There yet?
Our journey continues.
Great. Yeah. Did you know that? Right, Mithra.
My cooking will make you howl. Maybe I missed a step. It tastes better than it looks. My cooking will make you howl for more. It tastes better than it looks.
Probably.
Probably.
Probably. Can I? Is that what?
Good for the buck.
Yeah, there you go. That should give Mithra. Yes.
Master your emotions.
So that's focus. We've got level 3 focus then, don't we? Because someone else has focus. I can't remember who has focus, but you know. It's you now. Because it said I had level. Oh, I don't know anymore. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter.
Let's keep our wits about us. We can't dally all day.
Right. So, could you do it? Did you cook some Ordanian food? This food looks so good it could satisfy any appetite. Well, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting, as they say. So, excuse me while I tuck in. Huh? Rubbish! This taste! The spices are completely overpowering, so I can't tell what I'm eating. The utensils have been boiled dry and crunchy, completely disgusting and inedible. The quintessential Ardanian cooking, you might say, or whatever you said. Well, I say disgusting, but there's a certain charm to it that you can't capture anywhere else. Yeah, in my hometown, there wasn't anyone who could do Ardanian cooking as bad as this except my mother. Hey, what's that young lady looking at me with daggers? Anyway, You have all been so kind to me. When you're in Moradane, you're welcome to visit my house anytime. I'll treat you to some proper, authentic Ardanian food. Haha. So, apparently, Jin is too good at cooking, and Mithra is too bad to sate his appetite. Oh, okay. We've known. Oh, we still need 7. Never mind. Never mind then.
Glad we were able to help out.
There we go. What do you have to say now? Thanks for bringing that rubbish food before. Hey, I really mean it. Thanks to you, I managed to cure my homesickness and cheer up. Now my maintenance work is going great. Oh yeah, talking of curing things, how are you managing to heal up during fights? You've got to pay attention that you don't lose one of your team during a battle. And it's much better if you keep an eye on those team members who are taking the most damage. Well, yeah. Okay. You're just telling me something obvious. Right, that is the quests then? Yeah. The quests are done now. So we can actually do what we're supposed to do. We can actually do the story. I know.
What might you be hiding?
Right, so first things first is where's the boy? Right, there you go. Right, we know where we're going now, which is Outlook North. Okay, cool.
Let us keep our wits about us. We can't dally all day.
I probably should. Nah, I could do that in the next area-ish. Because I was thinking I could play as Laura, but because I do need to do stuff with Jin. So maybe I'll do that whenever. Right, so up we go. Huh? Who are you? Kelly? Yeah, that's me. How do you know? Oh, my brother. You can take me to him? Oh, please. Which is not very far, but you know. It's far to walk. When you have skip track.
Our journey continues.
Kelly! Kelly and Cat. Oh, that's very confusing. Aw. I can't thank you enough. Careful you don't lose her again, kid. You should be looking out for your little sis, you know? Yeah, make sure that never happens again. Mithra actually being level-headed. Never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Callie, you left this behind. I've been holding on to it the whole time. Oh, I thought this was gone forever. I don't know. Nice one, Callie. It looks just like Laura's mother's keepsake. Hey, mind if I take a look at that? No problem. How did you come by this? I got it from Auntie Raina. What? My mother? Auntie Raina had another one, but Kelly was always hankering after it. She said it was really precious to her and she couldn't let it go. So she made me one that looked a bit like it. She said she was sorry she couldn't make it any better. I mean, I didn't care about that so much. She made it for me. So it's precious to me, no matter what it looks like. I see. Well, take care of yourselves, you two. We promise. Hey, the way you said that just now, it sounded just like Auntie Raina. Yeah, just like her. I don't doubt it. I'm sure that we could converse for hours, but I'd like to propose a course of action for our new friends here. For us, you mean? That's right. Our vessel here will soon return to Moradane. Perhaps you two ought to be aboard when it sets sail. A wise idea. Things are not so unsettled in Moradane. Moradane, huh? No, I made a promise to our dad. He said he was waiting for us. We can't leave Gormott. You're right. Thanks, but I guess we can't come with you. We need to stay behind and wait for Dar at the camp. Understood. We cannot force you to come. Indeed, if you start moving around now, there's a chance you might miss him. Of course, we'll leave you some provisions so you won't go hungry. Yeah, okay. Thank you for everything. I bring news. Something tells me it's urgent. Correct, ma'am. If I may, this information is for His Highness's ears only. You may approach. I see. Everyone, may I ask you to reconvene in the boat's strategy room later? Something unforeseen, is it? Indeed. I'll give you the details presently. You received a request from Mystery of Laura. You don't just get treasure troves. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Right, so we do need to do that, but at the same time, I think I might just go to a camp and then...
Even on familiar ground.
Goddess, guide me.
Oh, thanks for the raid, Corona. Yeah, our raid...
Let's get down to business.
Right, so what's that actually do? Huh. Does that give damage? Yeah, it does. Oh, it gives HP. So, yeah. We can just chat with the team. Maybe the report that Hugo received has some implications for us. Well, it won't do us much good to stand here and let our imaginations run wild. Why don't we head to the boat's strategy room and hear about it for ourselves? Yeah, I suppose. Any idea what it'll be about, Hayes? Me? Oh, well, I don't know, really. Perhaps the Noppan have finally declared war on the Turrican? Now that would be quite something. Wouldn't it just? I'm just picturing the carnage now. An empty field, completely strewn with feathers. Well, whenever that great big dealy pond's over, we should get over there and stuff ourselves a couple of mattresses. It's good to see you all have such sensitivity to the miseries of war. She made wings break. Stream 3, 5. Oh, the house is viral. Ooh, that's really good. That she does that. But yes, before what was I gonna say? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, we will rest.
Tis but a drop in the vast ocean of possibility.
Interesting that
I feel
the
like I've learned
blades
something.
say stuff with this. It's very annoying that they are all different levels, but the opposite to the main game, because it was like your recent one was the strongest, and then now it's your earliest one, which it should have been anyway, but yeah, because they don't have the bonus experience saved up like they did. Or something. Right, but yeah, I do need to get back to Honkai Star Rail. Maybe I will. What am I doing? I could do tomorrow. Before I play Lorcana. Potentially. Or later. Or both. Probably both. Probably should do both, shouldn't I? Well, if I have time tonight, I'll do it, but...
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos' whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian King.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to a letter.
As you say.
Laura? Never seen Adam like that before. He's gone off somewhere. Is it best to leave him alone, do you think? That's for you to decide. I'll go where you go. Right. No, he might need someone at a time like this. We have to go after him. So it's just us. So we can talk to people again. Hayes. Master Adam is a kind soul. To even consider making a place for the families and soldiers who have lost their homes shows great compassion. But I couldn't help noticing that he looked very pained. Adam, didn't you go out to get some air? You're worried about him, right? You should go talk to him. At present, it's unclear exactly why the King of Uriah has acted the way he did regarding the resistance. Let's hope it's just a simple misunderstanding. No matter the age, you must always be prepared, lest some conniving rat stabs you in the back. I'm not referring to anyone in particular, you understand, but it's a story you hear all too often. Advise you tread very carefully. Be prepared, you say? Well, yeah. I sense that His Majesty is not quite himself of late. Cannot blame him, considering the terrible events to which he has borne witness. Though he tries not to show it, I've come to understand the workings of his heart. Yeah, so basically Hugo is very similar to Niall. Basically. Which makes sense because they are related, but you know.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jim.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
We should be able to take a ship headed straight to Aletta from here. That's great, but why's it gotta be a passenger ship? Can't we travel with the Emperor? What's wrong with making a grand entrance? I'm awfully sorry. Though I may be travelling with Lord Adam, I'm afraid my actions aren't officially sanctioned. His Majesty's ship is a war vessel. It would take considerable negotiation before Torna granted us docking privileges. Figures. That attitude of yours is what gives us so much trouble. You just don't stop to think about the consequences, do you? Honestly, I give up. Behold the mighty Aegis, wielder of unthinkable power and unparalleled foolishness. Hey, would you get off my case? I didn't even say anything. Knock it off, you two. At the very least, we've got a nice leisurely cruise ahead of us, and that's something. I'm excited to meet the Resistance, people who look up to Adam. Well then, if we're all agreed, let's get on with it and talk to the captain, shall we? Right, we've got everyone back, but yes, I am going to play as Laura for a bit. I feel like I haven't played with Laura's team in a while. I could actually check, because we got stuff from, like, chests and quests and whatnot. Weapons. Let's see. Ooh, that knocks his crit rate down by a lot, though. No. Maybe not. I don't want his crit rate really getting affected, so the scale chip is probably the best one. You already have that, don't you? She has block rate turquoise. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll get. This gets a lot more block rate for her. So it could help because she has more of it with he being a healer and whatnot. The crit rate goes down as well. God damn it. These crit rates going down. Right. You probably have. Why is she? I did not realize these guys had such high crit rates. Like, from the start. Yeah, I think I'll make you at least have really high block rate, because then Aegeon can feel more offensive, while Bridget can be the more defensive one. It's just Mithra though. Yeah, just scale chip her as well. Could also look in. Right, what's the best?
No one is hurting my friends.
This power is for you. This power is for you. Polished to a high shine.
Probably should.
Tempered by discipline. Tempered by discipline.
Oh, it's.
I knew the practice would pay off. It would appear I'm stronger. I'll keep giving it my all.
There's also a switch
It
on.
would appear I'm stronger. I knew the practice would pay off.
That'll help, just
It would
because I think it
appear
gets
I'm
more
stronger.
heals. I think. I don't know if it does. We did that.
My flame burns ever brighter. My flame burns ever brighter. Is it me, or have I become stronger? Strength can't be earned through sheer force. Is it me, or have I become stronger? Is it me, or have I
Did you
become
know? Is it me,
stronger?
or have I become
My
stronger?
flame burns ever brighter.
My technique has improved. My technique has improved. My technique has improved. It's what I get for keeping up my training. I grow ever more polished. My technique has improved. My technique has improved.
There you go. We do have a bit of things. What do you have? You just kind of have that because reasons. Crit rate. Let's see, what can we... Maybe Blade Combo one? Wherever that's gone. We want... Enemies targeting us. Yeah, that'll be quite good on these two. Is there any... No, there's nothing really. Reduce it. No, we don't want something to reduce the launch resist. Yeah, that'll do. Haze. Maybe she can have the auto attack stealth as well as blade combo boost, and then Mithra. Can't have another critical up, unfortunately. Could have outdoor fight. Gives them more power in some form. Right. Now we go on to the main guys.
It takes time and effort to get this good. It takes time and effort to get this. I'm getting sharper, keener. It takes time and effort to get this good.
This one's
Oops.
second nature to me now.
Well, he's got a level 3 art now.
I shall aim ever higher. The culmination of years of sovereignty. With this power, the way is clear.
Let's see what we can get.
I'm coming along in leaps and bounds. I'm coming along in leaps and bounds.
No. God damn it. I can get this though.
Must have improved.
More to add to my repertoire. Excellent. Standing on the shoulders of titans.
There is still much experience to gain.
Right, this will help. At least the assigned arts. We can get this one.
I am always learning.
There we go. Accessories. Two swords. Oh yeah, because they change element, that's why. You can get stuff like that. Obviously that's still the same. You only have one. Hugo doesn't even have more HP for him. Jesus. Yeah, that's quite good for a tank. Right, there we go. We're sorted on the. Hello. You again, eh? It's nice to have regulars. Are you going to a ladder in Torna this time? You paid enough before, so this trip's on me. Ready to go? Here we go. I'll head for a letter fast as I can. We're back in Torna. Hello. I've heard that the deeper the bond between driver and blade, the better they'll do in battle. That's because that bond has an impact on the blade's strength. I've also heard that just being physically close to one another can help foster that bond. I'm not a driver, so I don't know any more than what I've heard. Sounds nice though, having someone you can communicate with so well. I have to say, I'm envious. Forestry. You can get new items in this part of Torna, because obviously it's a different part than when we start, the one we started in. And look, another quest.
Lord Adam's finally come back.
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
Wow. Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
Maybe that's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
By the way, Adam gave the order to meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger. And, you know, not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though. It is quite away from the capital.
He is far too esteemed for his own good. Fourth in line to the throne, but loved by soldiers and citizens.
His relations with High Prince Zeta are quite strained as a result, I hear.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
For a place out in the back of Beyond, it doesn't seem all that bad. Look at all this lush scenery. I think I could live here quite comfortably. It warms my heart to hear you say so. I like it here too. Been thinking about dabbling in a bit of architecture here someday. We'd better finish Malice off quickly then, so you can run off and live life as a hermit. That's the plan. Will we be staying here a while? Long enough to gather some intel on Malice. Plus there are a few things I need to sort out with the Resistance. That suits me just fine. If you don't mind, I think I'll go for a stroll. Understood. Thank you all for acting in the interests of His Majesty. Where are you off to, Hugo? A regiment of ours has been tasked with disarming remnant Cian troops at a nearby archipelago. My presence there has been requested so that I may inspire them. And inspired they will be. It would take a stone heart not to be touched by your selfless courage. Goes both ways, Adam. I also wish to express my gratitude for their unceasing efforts. Aegeon shall act as my bodyguard. Bridget, I'd like you to remain here as a point of contact. Don't go running off without me once you discover Malice's whereabouts now. What, and face him without His Majesty's prodigious talents? It would be foolhardy in the utmost. I'm honoured that you think so. Alright, I will return shortly. Hold the fort for us, Bridget. I'll be just fine, as long as you take care of His Majesty, Aegeon. Right then, let's see if we can't iron out a few of these problems the Resistance has been having. Is that something we can help with? Jin and I would be more than happy to help, right Jin? Of course, if that's what you want. Thanks, both of you. You'll be a big help. The biggest problem we've got right now is a lack of provisions. What, food provisions? I'm afraid so. Like you said, this place is cut off from the rest of the world. It's no wonder they're so hard up. I think making sure our army doesn't die of starvation is more important than finding Malice right now, don't you? Yes, very wise. History has proven many a time that the victors are those who have been fed and rested well. Just so, we should start by talking to Brogan, as he's the one who divvies up the rations, shall we? Right, here we go.
Let's see what we have here.
So obviously there is quests that I can do, but we do not have access to Hugo and Aegeon. So I don't think I'm going to start... Oh, it's Roly Poly as well. I don't think I'm going to start any quests because of the lack of us. Why is he just dressed as the Resident Evil guy? Is there anything? I think I need to check actually. What do you have? You've got aggro reduction. And Adam has a muscle belt, so the champion belt gives him slightly extra attack. Yeah, it's only 5, but you know. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll get... Because I've got that on Hugo. But I might want that on Laura as well. Unless she already has it, but I don't think she does. I think she does. Yeah, she has the rigid. There we go. Aggro reduction is nice to have. At least on one of the attackers, basically.
Aren't we intrepid?
Ooh, hide this stuff. Do you need that for Hugo? Augustus. Hey, Eula, have you ever found a secret area? They're not something you can just stumble across, but if you put in the work, they're usually something special. Sometimes they'll be incredible views, other times they might be ancient ruins or historical monuments, depends. Secret areas are pretty great. I've never seen one myself, always wanted to. Imagine it. Bet you could dine out on a story like that for a lifetime. Just think how many drinks people would buy you to hear it. Right, what have we got here? Picking a key now. There you go. Level 2. Yay, we've got it open. Brogan, is that you? Whoa. Lord Adam, please, a moment. Hey, he's turning blue. Throat jammed. Here, drink some water. Ah. Phew. Looks like your colour's returned. I'm afraid I have no idea who you are, but I owe you my life. Ah, I think you're exaggerating a little there. Not at all. I'd give you something by way of thanks, but I'm afraid it's a difficult time for me right now. Brogan, have you been snitching food on the sly again? Lord Adam, no. Perish the very thought. So what were you doing here then? Because whatever it was, it sounded awfully like someone guzzling to me. Prince, I was disposing of spoiled foods, your highness. You mean you were scarfing down rotten food? That can't be good for your health. Thank you kindly for your concern, but I'm fortunate to have a naturally robust gut. I couldn't risk giving this inferior stuff to the resistant fighters. That sort of makes sense. You could say I was maximizing efficiency by combining food quality management with disposal. And if I can quieten the rumblings of my stomach at the same time, well, that's a territory bonus. Yes, Brogan, I get it. You'll stop at nothing to make things more efficient. As we've just seen, you'll even risk your own life for it. Could you give me a report on the state of our food supplies? Of course. Well, since your highness's recent return, we've been catering for a few more soldiers. We've organised food gathering squads and dispatched them here and there, but sadly manpower does not suffice. I suppose I bear some responsibility for that. Yeah, we should help out with the catering too. Indeed, we must do what we can to improve the situation till His Majesty returns. Thank you all, you're too kind. Here's a list of our most needed foodstuffs. 2 grimdark crabs, 4 portions of ferrous beast meat, 2 large lactone nuts, and 6 measures of weeping flour. That seems easily doable. We should probably get one more of each than he asked for. He's prone. Yeah. I guess we have everything we need to start searching. Right. Great. Now there is another one up there. Okay. Right, so we've got that. We got that, which we need the lactone nut. Obviously the weeping flower.
You're coming with me, treasure. You're coming with me, treasure.
Okay. Right, so... Ooh,
You're coming with me, treasure.
more of
You're
these to
coming
get rid
with
of.
me, treasure.
Hey everyone, welcome to the militia camp. Here, people from all different countries and social standings live together under one roof. Figuratively, we live in tents. It was all Lord Adam's idea. First we were separated based on homeland, but that didn't work out very well. There were some rough patches when we adopted Lord Adam's plan, but it helped us resolve our differences. Now we care more about who snores at night than who's from where. I'm sure Lord Adam knew we'd get along like this. Really admire him for being so forward-thinking. Just need to talk to everyone. Hello. Question for you drivers. Do you understand your skills? Each driver have different focus, right? So skills to remember are different for each person. Good thing is, once skill is learned, it never gets forgotten. No need for dizzy Dolala to worry about forgetting. After coming up with this new special, and me being a pro adventurer and all, oh, just the band of adventurers I was hoping to meet. Do you fancy performing the Rose and Bloom with me now? Say what, you don't know the Rose and Bloom? Where have you been living? It's a combo made of specials. If you chain specials together, these things called elemental orbs will appear. They're good to use if you know how, but even I'd get tired doing special moves one after the other, so I've been looking for someone to help me out. You'd be a good fit, but you might end up cramping my style. Sorry, but maybe doing the Rose and Bloom with you can wait until another time. Okay. Sure. McNeth? What the frick is... So it's McNeth. Okay. Lost my comrades in the midst of battle when I least expected. If that happens to you, get to your down friend and lend him a hand. Keep the spirit decor high and you shouldn't have any problems keeping your party members standing. But if your team's lost the will to fight, sorry to say, but there's not much hope for you. And remember, a revived ally won't be back at full strength, so don't forget the just tutorial man. So in a campaign like this, there's no telling what will return to Motherland. So soldiers usually aren't thrilled to be assigned to such missions. But McNeth from my squad, he's a different story. He's unusually pure of heart for a soldier, very eager to make himself useful to the Emperor. Though he hasn't demonstrated any exponential skill, I see promise in him. It's one to keep an eye on, I'd say.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
Right.
This is becoming addictive.
Right, so we've explored this part, because I just need to talk to everyone, just to make sure that we can just anything. I also need to look around for these green barrels, because they appear everywhere.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Because it's just one of those quests that goes on, that you just accept so early, but
Coming with me,
obviously
treasure. You're
stays
coming with me.
for a while.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Right, so let's try and get up to the house. It's up this way. There you go, fit through. Hello. We call ourselves the Resistance Army, but we're actually just starting out. Not so much as an army as a club, really. We may be small, but we've got all sorts. Orions, Taunans, Gormotti, Ardanians. There's plenty of folks in Orion who'd readily put us to use as some kind of mercenary strike force. But who's to say that won't strain tensions with Taunar and Moradine? We've worked hard to get this far. As Lieutenant, I'm not about to let my troops be used to fight their homelands. We've only got one goal: defeat Malos. Nothing there. Okay. You were right there, Bridget. Just saw her spinning.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Ooh, there's an item. There's these slate pieces. I don't actually know what they do. Are we just gonna make Arceus appear? I don't know.
Aren't we intrepid?
It just makes me think of Arceus. Right, it's in the quests now. Of the characters to really talk to, that's fine. Right, so we need Lactonut, the Weeping Flower, which was back in this area. This is a... No, I went way past it. Where am I going?
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Where is it? This one. It is this one, yeah.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
The only problem is in an extremely awkward area to try and get them.
This is becoming addictive.
So we don't have a super close one.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
But to be fair, with the quests, I'm going to wait for Hugo, but I might actually wait longer, because I know what is coming up as well. But this will help out. There we go. So we need the lacto nut. It might be in the... I think it might be in the new area, but just so I know where to go. I just can't. Yeah, it's in the new area. So where about? Oh, that's the main. And there's also some other area, but it's not really close, so it's basically here.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
So where? It's a flower. It's 'cause it's...
This is becoming addictive.
Deviled onion? Interesting.
These guys should be no problem.
Defeat the tick.
More trouble?
There we go. Manipulate Ethan, Power of Light. Basically the only reason that Power of Light exists, I think, is really to deal with them. So that'll open up something. Open up a new collection point.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
Lucky letters. We do need just items
Aren't
in
we
general.
intrepid?
I'll just go back.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
So much.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fool.
There you go. Got all the lacto nuts. I may as well
This is becoming
do
addictive.
this. So we do need these things to make 7 things. Welcome back. We managed to get all the food you wanted. Take a look. I'll take the liberty of confirming 3 crabs, 5 portions of ferrous beast meat, 3 lacto nuts, and 7 measures of weeping flour. Oh, there appears to be even more here than I originally requested. Think of it as a little token of our appreciation, Brogan. Also, if you make yourself ill eating rotten food, it's going to affect the troops' morale, so be sure to eat your fill of this stuff and keep up the good work. Your Highness, I'm scarcely worthy of such an honour. With this, my devotion is sealed forever. Hey, come on, don't go overboard. Master Adam, would you mind if me and Mick took care of the cooking today? The 2 of you? Yep. The characters are looking pretty caterers are looking pretty overworked since all the other people showed up. We should help out too. It's very thoughtful of you. Then I'd be honored to ask for your assistance. Okay, let's get to it, Mick. This is good. It's only a temporary measure. I need to come up with a permanent solution. Boop, boop, boop.
I'm just happy we made someone happy.
Nick, mind cutting the veggies? Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Not really. Anyone could do it.
Looks good to me anyway. Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes not working or something?
I'll cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
What? But why?
Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
Atrocities?
It's just like the dubious food, basically, censored.
It does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
Hey, watch it! Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mithra,
Yeah?
can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't I help with the cooking?
oh, well, all right then.
Way to get Mithra away from the kitchen.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
You could always try it out.
Ah, perhaps not.
I'll wager nothing tastes as good as a good meal after some solid training. That sounds about right. I ate so much I feel like I'm gonna burst. Pardon me, Master Adam, sir. While I was giving out rations, I heard the soldiers talking. They were saying that Let Bridge still hasn't been repaired. What, still? We sent workers there a while back. What's held them up? From what I hear, Gogol's been giving them no end of grief. I thought we'd pre-emptied that too. Didn't we send enough guards? I must have underestimated the problem. These Gogols sound pretty tough. They're really not. I could see them being a handful in packs, though. For your average soldier, anyway. Those things are what destroyed the bridge in the first place. If we don't get that bridge repaired, it's going to seriously delay our going to from the capital. How are Hugo and Aegeon? I believe it may still be a while before they return. Great, then let's go and wrap this whole bridge affair up before Hugo gets back. We'll set out early tomorrow morning. Okay, we'll help you with that. Actually, I might have to pass. Oh? What's wrong? Not feeling well? No, it's not that. It's just, I promised that I'd make my special dish tomorrow. Forget about that. I'll get all the ingredients and what have you, so you can focus on helping Master Adam. He needs you. There'll be time enough to cook later. After we get rid of the Goggles, we can celebrate our victory. We really could do with the help, Jin. Alright then. Or you could just leave all that to me. I'll cook up a feast for the ages. No, you flipping well won't. Okay then, shall we go clear out the monsters on that bridge like we discussed earlier? Where exactly is the bridge? A little ways down Reckonmore. It's not too far. Let's just go and scout it out a bit. Let bridge restoration.
We cannot turn them away.
Yes, it is active. We got another. We do have another quest. Huh. Right, so where? It's not too far, they say, but. Oh, yeah, it's what I think. So yeah, when we get Hugo back, I think we get Hugo back after that as well. So life is not too bad.
Aren't we intrepid?
That was a big snake. Assume that's a unique monster from the size of it. In general. Right, yeah, I think I will end it here because we can do the Lethbridge restoration next time we're on it, and then afterwards, yeah, because then we'll get Hugo back, I think, after we help the bridge, so then we can obviously do the quests as well. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I will, when will I next be on is the question. I don't really know when I'll next be on. It'll be next week, because obviously I'm not going to be on the rest of the week. Because of work and whatnot. I'll be on... Don't know. I'll figure it out, but when I'm next on, it will be for Eternal Sonata as our new series, taking the place of Kingdom Hearts, and it is a masterpiece of a game in the story-wise. Yeah, it's one of those games that has a weird story, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I'll see you whenever.